Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 54 of the Vocal Lube Podcast. Once again, I'm joined by my co-hosts, Max and Dan.
Yo.
What's up?
Yeah, we are tired after a very successful leg day.
Or did we even lift at all?
No.
Just looking at us. I wouldn't think so.
No, we suck. We actually didn't lift. We had to lift our hands for our manicures.
Not a huge day for me. Huge day. Hit the 1,000-pound club.
Yeah, Dan got to see me lift 1,000 pounds.
Yeah. Yeah. It's funny. Last time I was like really going for it was 14 years ago.
14 years ago.
14 years ago, tore my Achilles. Just kind of gave up on.
Yeah, it blows. You know something that I just thought about because I watched one of our clips back?
What?
So we got to figure out some sort of way where your mic doesn't block your entire face.
Well, that's because he kind of like dips down into it.
Yeah, I do.
Because like there's moments in the clips where like it blocks like the entire, all you can see is your eyes.
There we go. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but you're also not.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out.
We might have to.
I think we might have to get a different mic.
What if we get
because like the mic, it's right here. It's not one of those.
Yeah.
I forgot what they're called. Super cardio? No. This is
it's probably just a cardioid.
I think these are just cardioids.
So you're telling me if I speak into the top of it? No, I guess
no. It's not. It's not as sensitive as it is, right?
Yeah, condenser or whatever.
Well, the condenser versus dynamic is a different situation, but if we got like those SM7Bs, I think that's more.
Yeah, I think you can talk towards the top of that.
Yeah,
and then you can probably just aim it more like that.
That's exactly it. So maybe we're in the mic market again. Fuck, because the next upgrade for mics gets a little expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of shmoolah.
I don't think we do that until we determine what we're doing with the other studio.
Agreed.
And then we have a better idea of like how we're even going to mount mics and stuff, and if it'll be an option, an issue or not.
Yeah.
Because if we were to do the couch and the table idea, one of us would sit on the couch, and in theory, like the mic could be right in front of you, but like there's still probably a good camera angle. I don't know. We'll have to look at it.
Yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I mean, it might be beneficial to actually run a boom mic for that seat. Or maybe for all seats, to be honest with you.
There could be a mic on the floor.
It could be a mic on the floor, yeah.
Or I guess there could be a mic hanging down.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
I mean, you see them in a bunch of different podcasts, like podcast setups, and it's, they got boom mic and they got the floor mic.
Yeah.
And usually they got mics on every camera, too. Pick up room sound. Which is something that we got to consider, too, because once we start getting into that kind of game and you really want to clear out the audio, then we're talking room mics.
We're gonna have to make the backdrop look cool. Like it can't just be like a painted wall. Like we're gonna have to do like some sort of accent or something on it.
Yeah. I mean, we could get a sign from that place that we got our work trucks detailed at.
Mm-hmm.
We can go to the same place. Or not detailed.
I mean, I probably can print this out with the vinyl printer, like a big decal.
Yeah.
Maybe not huge.
Well, okay. So I was talking to our boss. Remember those decals that we used at the Baltimore pop-up?
Yes.
The ones that we put on the wall? They make those too. So we can do something like that.
Yeah, but I think we need, we should almost...
we could do a neon.
I think it would be cool to do like a dark layer behind and then do like wood slats. Like we get a bunch of small pieces of wood. Like just add a little bit of accent to it. Mm-hmm. Like it would be cheap. We just need thin pieces of wood.
I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
Kind of like...
give some depth to the wall a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I can't say.
And then if we wanted to like mount things to it, it'd be easy. We
could you know our client in Arlington? The main one that... it's the one where they got multiple floors. We just recently did first floor.
Oh, yeah.
You know how their walls are? How they have slats?
Yeah, kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just something to like, make it look like it's not just like a small,
piece of shit.
just like a closet.
Yeah.
Like make it look like it was actually like set up to be
closet.
something cool.
For sure. Yeah. If we could do something to make the ceiling seem taller too.
I don't think we're gonna be able to do that.
Well, I think what you get the effect from dark walls, white ceiling.
Yeah.
That's how you would get.
Yeah,
the
I think like
effect.
the slatted walls and the top would be white.
Yeah. I think that'd be good.
Or at a certain point on the slatted wall, it goes white. I don't know. We'll have to see like what it looks like.
So, what do you think the first step that we need to take is to get this going? Because we can take it from two different routes. We can either, the way I see it is, we can either go build a table.
I think we need to get this shell done so we like have like a true idea of like
do that.
the size of it. Because once the shell's done, then we're gonna know like what it feels like with the ceilings, like with the walls up. And it may feel pretty tight, so then we may have to make the table smaller.
To get the shell done, which means we need to then start with insulation.
Yeah.
And then we need to, it would be nice to just get some cable laid in before we close the walls up.
Yeah, I think we should just run cables to anywhere we think we may need one. Even if we don't poke them through, just like put runs there.
Yeah.
And then it begs the question, like, there's within code, like we don't need to put it in. And since it's fairly open, the garage is open, we don't need to put it in conduit. But if we wanted to, we could. But
yeah,
I don't think we need to do that.
No, considering this is, it really comes down to what Billy would want.
I think it'd be really expensive to do that when we don't need to.
To run conduit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have to see what's up.
Yeah. I would like to do, it's fucked up to say because, it's going to be expensive, but new mics. Obviously, we need more cameras.
Yeah, the cameras is going to be a big expense.
I think we can rock these chairs until we can.
Yeah, and they'll be sitting behind a desk, so it's fine.
They're expensive chairs anyway.
This table can then become control desk whenever it needs to be.
Yeah, I'd say just, especially since it can like fold down, we just leave it up there.
Yep. And then we need to get a rack, if not two.
We could just, I'm just thinking like we could get rack rails and we could just build something if we needed to on a budget. If we wanted to do that, instead of we could probably Facebook Marketplace a rack pretty cheap.
Yeah, I've seen them on Facebook Marketplace.
I was thinking about like, how there's like those like sidewalls but there's still like that extra angled space where all the 2x are sitting.
Yeah.
Could we just like cut a hole in that wall, build a little floor out there, and just slap a rack out there?
I don't see why not.
I think in theory, yeah, we'd probably want to enclose that space, but like but then we have a cooling issue. We need to somehow like be able to get air in there.
Yeah, it does get hot in there too.
Yeah, it's up on the higher floor. It's higher up, so it definitely gets warm.
Yeah, it gets hot in that building in
general.
In general, because we're not running AC, so it's whatever temperature it is outside plus a couple.
Yeah, it's been plus 100 degrees in that building multiple times.
We could just put like the rack in like the back left corner where the stairs are up high. And then if you needed to get to it, just have like a ladder or something. I don't know.
I'm just thinking about it from like a control desk dude's perspective. I think he would want it near him because like this will be in there. And this, he needs to run USB connection to. Unless there's a computer in the rack.
Or do we just build like a little rack into the table that we're going to build?
We could do that too.
Because as of right now, like we don't have a control person or a need for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So it'd be better if it's closer to us.
Yeah.
If we got a rack on wheels that we could just roll under one of the table, I think that would be the best starting ground. Because that gives us versatility. If we ever wanted to roll it somewhere else, we could.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
We could also do a thing where like if we can get the right ears, we might be able to rack just mount this to the bottom side of the table.
We definitely could.
Because the ears that came are obviously rack ears. So
yeah, but we could build into the table like just two pieces that come down, and you could mount into that if we wanted to.
Mm.
And then
Yeah.
like build something in the back to like keep it, if we want to like put some rear support, but it's not that heavy.
Yeah. That'd be pretty cool.
I think like if we can get the shell done and like the floor, then it's like, all right. Then I think like all the hard stuff's out of the way. Then we just build a table and then we can move in.
Yeah.
Well, we could move in without even having a table. We could just have this set up there.
Yeah.
So like
We could.
that's like I think the quickest way of just starting to utilize the space.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it would be really nice to get in there and get this out of here. We'll need to put a TV over there too. But that's
Buy something that's on like sale.
Yeah. It really just needs to show what we're looking at. It doesn't
have to be big.
Yeah.
Probably don't want it to be big.
No, you probably don't want it to be all that big. And if it is big, it doesn't have to be like 4K or anything.
I think like 55 would be the biggest we'd want to go.
Yeah. I mean, that's not, I don't know. Because like, yeah, imagine it'd probably be sitting around where the wall is. Comparatively, I mean, I think that's a 70. Might be a 75.
Oh, we were
I
also
think it's
doing stuff from
70.
the ceiling too.
What do you mean?
We could mount it to the ceiling.
Like have it drop down from the ceiling?
Yeah, just I think that it's going to take up so much room.
Yeah.
In the space, so I think we go with something smaller.
Yep.
And it's cheaper, and then if we ever want something bigger, we can always get something bigger after.
Yeah.
I think we start with something like 55. So even from here, 55, it's not like we're reading a whole lot off of this stuff. I guess here and now we do.
Yeah.
But if you still have your laptop at the desk, you can read off your laptop probably.
Well, it's on another screen. That would be the screen.
Well, I guess then we could put like a monitor at the table.
Yeah. It would have to be some type of like confidence monitor thing. Which isn't horrible. I mean, to be honest with you, you might be able to throw, I mean, wherever the cameras are, you can put a display behind it.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it may not be that far away.
Yeah, it really might not be. Like, this is obviously a little weird because, like, if the camera's there, it's like off to our right.
Yeah, no, we want it to be in the center.
But I'd rather it be back there in the center, kind of like it was when we first started. Like, it's just that this is obviously.
Well, and we could mount the lights to the ceiling as well.
These?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at that point, we might as well just get some better lighting too.
We could. I mean,
it's like these are okay. It's just like I think we would want, like right now, there's shadows, right? Like we would want the lights that fill the backfill or
a fill light.
Yeah, fill lights.
Well, then yeah, we just need another. We could get another 2 lights that sit in like the rear corners out of the picture that shoot behind us, or they're just really close to us above us and they shoot behind us.
Yeah. It's not a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, we got some stuff coming down the road. I would really like to, Bill, if you can reach out to your.
What we really could do is we could put a rail in the room up high, and then from there you just move camera or lights around on it. So then you don't ever have to say like, oh, it's fixed in this position. It's like you can put it wherever on the rail. That's how a studio would have it.
Like a grid vibe, or are you talking
No,
just like a solo rail that just moves?
We just had a U.
Oh, U? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not a flat ceiling.
No, it couldn't be huge. It wouldn't be a big U, but we could make it work probably.
We'll figure something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Bill, you got to reach out to your cousin.
Yeah. Yep.
Which cousin is it?
It's actually the husband of my cousin Jackie.
I don't know if I know Jackie. Did I meet Jackie?
Nah, maybe. No, Stephanie. My bad. I'm fucking losing it.
I meet Stephanie?
No, you probably, maybe. I have no idea. Maybe once.
Mom's funeral?
You guaranteed probably.
You guys do anything fun this weekend?
Yeah, we went and watched new Spider-Man.
Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah, I mean, without any spoilers, I'll just give a quick review of what I experienced. So, we had a couple options when buying tickets. It was Security Square, Owings Mills, or Columbia. I wanted to do Columbia, obviously. Usually, it's just a better theater than the other ones.
Snowden or
Snowden?
AMC?
I don't know if Snowden's still a movie theater anymore.
Really?
Yeah, I was trying to see if that was an option. It didn't. I even looked it up.
I don't think it's
Regal,
no longer called Snowden.
It was like Regal something. But when I go on Apple Maps, it's not a business anymore on there. So it was either Columbia AMC or Owings Mills AMC or Security Square AMC. And the best seating options, because I bought it the day of. Bought the tickets day of. Seating options were meh, but they were the best options were at Owings Mills, so we went there. And it was okay. I mean, like we sat where we sat. I was having a good time. The guy next to me, his chair broke at some point when he was like standing up to let someone by, so his chair broke. And so eventually they had to move, which was nice because then it opened us up a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have anyone to our right. We were on the aisle, so there was no one on our left anymore. And then it's somewhere during the movie, like maybe like a quarter of the way in, Bill was like, "Yeah, just letting you know, like there are mice running around."
What?
And like
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" And there was this little mouse just like running up the stair towards us, and he was like just looking around for food, and I was like, "Oh, that fucking that dude."
Ever at that point, I stopped eating my popcorn.
Yeah, dude. I stopped eating the popcorn. I was like, no food anymore. I was like, I'm done. I don't want to be here anymore. Like, if there are mice running around, dude, like that just creeps me out.
I was like, if we keep seeing more, I was like, we should stay and watch it. So we stayed a little bit more, and at some point I saw the mouse again, some other shit. I was like, all right, fuck it, whatever. We're already like, I don't know, like 3/4 through the movie. Might as well just stay and finish it.
Have you seen any of like reels or anything like that of the movie at all?
No.
You seen the trailer at all?
No.
Okay,
Well, it's not really
I can't really get into it at all then.
No.
Well, it's not really spoilers if it's in the trailer.
I don't know what's in the trailer. So,
Oh, okay. Well, the Punisher is in the trailer.
okay.
Definitely the best part of the movie. I did not like that Spider-Man movie as much as I wanted to.
Agreed. I thought different things were going to happen in the movie, but like I said, I can't get into it.
I'm just going to sound like a piece of shit, maybe, but it seemed like they stopped giving a fuck how they pumped out Spider-Man movies. You just know that it's going to be $1 billion movie because it's a Spider-Man movie.
My take is that Brand New Day is them pivoting into literally just a new, it's like a brand new, like a new version of the series.
You know have to. I mean, after Endgame, like Marvel had to change.
Yeah.
Like they pretty much like I feel like hit like the peak of what they could do.
Well, it was like all the failures that came after Endgame, like She-Hulk and all the shows and stuff like that. That's why they don't really make. That's why they haven't really been making shows recently. I know they're going to come out with a Vision Quest, which is a Vision TV show, and I think they're coming out with one other thing. But they've just been shooting themselves in the foot, really.
I honestly think their depiction of Fantastic Four is awful.
Yeah, I think it's kind of shit. Look, don't get me wrong. It's just kind of one of those things where, like, and this is a conversation me and Dan have had before, but I guess on a lesser scale, where it's like, I don't mind Reed Richards having a beard because he's had a beard, but I don't want him to look like Pedro Pascal. He does not look like Reed Richards. Susan Storm looks great. Thing looks great. Even
I thought the Thing
Johnny Storm looks great.
Pretty stupid.
You said the thing looked fucking great in my opinion. Looked way better than the Fantastic Four that came out in like 2014 or 15. But yeah, no. Reed Richards looks like shit.
I'm not a huge Pedro Pascal fan though, so
I don't like him in that role. Like there's certain roles I think that he plays well, but
yeah, I just don't like him in that role.
I think he played in Wonder Woman 84. I thought he played that character.
Yeah,
really well.
Maxwell.
Shout out Pat.
What the fuck's his name? Maxwell Lord.
Yeah.
So he's been in both DC and Marvel.
Yeah,
that seems like that shouldn't happen.
And he's in Game of Thrones and.
Well, yeah, but
who is the? Oh no, it's Chris Evans who is in Fantastic Four and then Marvel.
Yeah,
or I guess it is Marvel technically.
Oh, Chris Evans was the
original
Fire dude.
Yeah, Human Torch.
Yeah,
which sucks because he played that role better than whoever's playing that role now.
Yeah, it's just like how do you put him as that?
You can't
because now he's Cap.
I just think he's little. The new guy's little Twinkie. I mean, I know that
who's the new guy.
I think his name is Joseph Quinn. Am I wrong about that? I know he was in Stranger Things, but not that he's like a bad actor or anything like that. I don't know. And it's not like necessarily Johnny Storm's fucking huge in the comics either. I just think he's little on the twink side.
How far do the comics go after Endgame? Was that in the comics?
Not necessarily. I mean, like it's more or less an amalgamation of a bunch of stuff, but it's not like a story. Basically, what you
So
had
Thanos coming and fucking everything up, and then was that part of it?
I mean, Thanos. I guess the best way to describe it is that there's a whole bunch of stories that all do like they all follow its own separate thing, and then you always have like your massive stories, which is like your reboots, which is like for DC, like or Crisis on Infinite Earths, and like Flashpoint, and for Marvel, it's going to be like I don't know if House of M is like a reboot in a sense, but
I've never heard of any of this.
Yeah, I know. And I really get to talk about comic books to this degree. But like, yeah, no, they have like their main like overarching story where it's like, yeah, sure, it might be Thanos in this, maybe Doctor Doom, maybe like an X-Men villain like Oblivion or some shit like that. But then, yeah, you go through like the whole story and then it kind of resets the status quo. You know what I mean? So it's never like one continuous story ever since Superman came out in the 60s. It's like every couple of years or so they have to restart it to bring out new stuff, yada yada, this and that, change new characters, add more stuff, you know. So like yes, at some point Thanos has come in and like, you know, fucking beat the shit out of everybody, fucking won. You know, in the comics he's way crazier. He's not like in the comics all he wants is just ass. Cuz Lady Death is like he's like romantically involved. Not that she gives a shit, but he does. He's like, hey, I'm trying to get some cheeks.
Is this Thanos?
Yeah, and Thanos is like, if I kill everyone in the universe, can I get some ass? She's like, maybe.
Damn.
And that is literally the driving force in the comics.
Okay, that's
completely different.
So obviously they're turning it and making it into.
Well, Disney owns it.
So. Yeah, but like it's obviously he's not describing it as like, hey, I want some ass. It's like, hey, you know, I love you. Well, this is my grand gesture. Wipe out the entire universe, kind of thing. You know what I mean?
That's a little different than what you were putting out.
Yeah, I know. I just wanted to make it sound funny, but in reality, the short way of putting it is like, of course, yeah, he wants some ass, and the way he's wanting to go about it is to impress her by killing everybody.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, there's some nuance, sure, to it in his character. I mean, it really depends on what kind of comic book you pick up.
I've really just been waiting for Disney to release The Mandalorian, the movie, on Disney Plus, and they just won't do it.
Yeah, I mean, I heard, not that I've seen anything on it or necessarily seen any spoilers, but I heard it's what's up?
Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was saying.
No, yeah, I mean, Star Wars is a completely different thing too. I mean, I think Disney overall really shit the bed, especially once Kevin Feige left and what's her name, Catherine. There was a new lady that took over as CEO, and then she just completely shit the bed on all these movies and all this other stuff, yada yada. Like that was when like the Force Awakens was a good Star Wars movie. Don't get me wrong. What was the one that came after that? Was it the Rise of Skywalker? Yeah, Rise of Skywalker.
That was the last one.
No, that was the Last Jedi. Last Jedi was the last one. But the Rise, no, fuck if I know. I don't know. But regardless, the second one in the trilogy was kind of shit. And the third one, as a consequence of the second one, was also shit because they changed directors from J.J. Abrams to Ryan Johnson back to J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, that's more than I know.
Yeah, no, trust me, I don't really have a chance to talk about all this stuff with a lot of people. Just like not that I like you guys like comic books or like to that degree. Like it's the equivalent of like you guys talking about like hockey. I mean, actually, I know a good amount about hockey at this point because
we caught a soft spot in Bill's.
Yeah, Bill apparently loves comics a lot. I actually knew that, but
yeah,
damn, dude, yeah, I didn't realize that. This whole Thanos thing wasn't like a. I thought it was like a pretty storyline.
It makes sense. No, it's like
that's a huge like thing that happened in the movies. Like Thanos killing half the universe.
I mean, their biggest movie.
Yeah, like but that's because they had to follow something. You know what I mean?
But now it does make sense how they're kind of starting fresh again. I like Tom Holland. I definitely like Tobey Maguire more as Spider-Man, but whatever. And Zendaya was okay. It was just such an interesting movie. Like
I wish I could definitely go in depth into it.
Have you watched the Spider-Man show that's in black and white?
Oh
yeah,
Noir.
Yeah, Noir. Pretty good.
We started it. I couldn't get down with it.
It's just it's I think I stopped. Wait, did you watch it all the way through?
No, I watched a couple episodes, but I couldn't decide if I wanted to watch it in black or white, so I just kept going, or black and white or in color, and I just went back and forth between the two.
No, I just watched it in color. I mean, it's
And once you change to like color, you're like, well, I don't want to watch in black and white, but you're like, it actually is probably meant to be in black and white, and I don't know, it wasn't.
I mean, Nicolas Cage is pretty. I like watching him as an actor. I think that he makes the show better instead of like.
To me, it's weird.
This National Treasures reboot that they're doing better be fire.
Oh, dude, it better be gas.
Didn't know they were doing that.
They did it. They actually already had another national
show.
Yeah, the show is
seen the show.
ass.
Yeah, I've seen
The show's ass, but the new movie should be great.
Have you guys ever seen The Librarian?
I've heard of it.
No,
I don't think so.
it's like a mix of Indiana Jones and a little bit of National Treasures kind of mixed in there, but it's old. They're old movies. It's like 3 or 4 of them.
No, I've never seen them.
I mean, it's like takes you back to like childhood type. Like
It's hard to watch like older stuff as I get older.
They're classics though.
No, some stuff. Some stuff it's hard.
You gotta watch the first one. It's like, like you can never get like another good Indiana Jones movie. So like going back and watching this, it's kind of like that same kind of like classic adventure vibe, like movie. And the way it's shot, like sometimes those older movies are good because like it's not as fucking like crazy as nowadays.
Yeah, they actually have to put some thought into it.
You've been, you guys, I guess Max, I know Bill has. Have you been watching Lioness?
No.
Crazy.
I mean, I've seen a couple. I think I've seen an episode.
Well, no, like the new
2.
season came out.
Yeah,
good. Yeah, it's been good so far.
Yeah, great couple episodes. Started Tulsa King. I gotta say, first season is probably the best season. After that, I lost interest.
Yeah, 2 is good. 3, it's like I don't know how to describe it. I like it so far. I definitely think season 1 is the best, just because of the way they go about it. It's like the beginning was like a little funny because of just like the way stuff was going about it. I mean, I can spoil it. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like
it's been out for a little bit.
Yeah, like in the first season, actually the first episode, main character, Sylvester Stallone's character, Dwight, gets out of prison after basically admitting to a murder. Gets out, go meets his mafia guys, yada yada, gets rejected kinda. So he moves to Tulsa and he gets a car ride from somebody. And they like chat back and forth, yada yada. And at some point he's like, hey, so like, what's this? What's the story? He's like, it's a dispensary. They sell weed. He's like, that's crazy. And since he's been out for 25 years, or he's been in for 25 years, he doesn't really understand how like it works. So he's like walking in, asking a bunch of questions, and then he starts like hustling the place. And it's really cool because the interactions are like, I don't know. It's like, how do I describe it? Like, there is not a single time where something doesn't go right for him. And as stupid as that might sound, it just brings a level of comedy to it because you're like, no matter what the fuck he does, they're going to agree.
Yeah, I mean, it's like bringing a mobster from the late 80s, 90s, and putting him into modern day society, and he just walks into every fucking establishment and basically convinces them that they are in danger and they need his protection. He doesn't give them an option. He's just like, you're gonna pay me. I'm gonna come by every week. You're gonna hand me an envelope full of money.
Yeah,
and he makes and everyone's like, I don't, it's not necessary. He's like, yeah, but it's gonna happen. And then eventually they just kind of all become a crew. But that's why the first season is so funny to me. It is my favorite season just because like every person he interacts with is just, they don't want a fucking thing to do with him. Yeah. Everything was going perfectly fine.
And they always say
and then he shows up and mobsters his way through all of it and then manages to get everyone paying him.
Yeah, I'm not like the dispensary guy. He's the funniest because he doesn't give a shit. Now, I guess you could say he's the one person outside like his authority just because they're partners in a sense.
Yeah,
and
played by the dude who played the principal in
Spider-Man:
Homecoming.
Yeah, I'm blown that the most recent Jack Reacher was a movie and not a show.
What are you talking about? Jack
Ryan?
Jack Ryan. Sorry, not Jack Reacher.
I was going to say last Jack Reacher movie was Tom Cruise.
Yeah, no, those are good. Those two, but no, the Jack Ryan was a movie.
Yeah. I watched that.
I needed more.
I need more. Yeah, I did be watching that, man. That was a cool one. I don't know. Jack Ryan was an interesting show for me. I didn't watch it all the way through. I kind of got bored of it. I liked Reacher.
Yeah, Reacher's
That was a
good.
good one. I can't really say I got bored of that one. That was actually pretty solid. I just started Big Bang Theory, but I'm not fucking with it.
That's such a hard watch.
It just, I don't know, something about it. I lost interest after the first episode.
It's like, no offense to people that watch it, I view it as a little too corny.
Yeah, I was
That's what
gonna.
it's meant to be.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
and that's
try,
what I think it's meant to be like
I mean,
that.
have you watched all of How I Met Your Mother?
Fuck yeah.
Friends?
I've watched.
No, I was thinking I'll probably start Friends next and see if I like that more than Big Bang Theory, but I don't really want to get into Friends. It doesn't seem like my kind of show, but
like a cheesy show
I'm gonna
that
try it out.
I like is definitely George Lopez.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember we tried watching that. And it was very hard to watch. And like as a kid, you're like, I used to eat this shit up for breakfast. Wake up
Well,
at 2 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't. I just would wake up and it was on, and I'd go back to sleep.
Oh, dude, I
I
watched
didn't
the fuck
actually
out
watch
of it.
it.
I love that
I
show.
would wake up and then watch it for a few hours and then go to sleep
Oh, dude, I'd watch the shit out that show all the time it came on.
because it would be that.
The
It was
Nanny.
mainly that actually. It was almost always.
You ever watch The Nanny?
No, I don't know about that.
Dude, The Nanny was fucking great. It was impossible to catch Family Matters on in the morning because I did not wake up early enough.
Yeah, what was the? Oh yeah. I was talking to Emma yesterday, and she has no experience with Guitar Hero Rock Band, which kind of surprised me. None. Wasn't aware of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe she was aware, but she's never like seen it, played it, and known about it really. So we ran through the whole fucking, not really all of them, but we ran through a bunch of songs yesterday. It was cool because like you don't really hear those songs anymore.
Yeah, no.
Through the Fire and Flames.
And it's funny because they still make third-party controllers for that game. Huge community online.
Oh, there's still definitely people ripping that.
Yeah, but you don't never find it on console anymore. Like that doesn't exist. You just got to go on. You go online, and they have like custom songs now. You can do tons of crazy shit now. And
Oh, what was I? We never talked about the party. There's nothing really to talk about that much, but
what party?
Steve's.
Oh yeah, Steve's party. That was nice. Got to talk to neighbors. Mary. And it's crazy because as
How did Mary start the interaction?
what, just being like, hey, yada yada, I'm glad everyone was there, and then she turned to you. I mean, it was funny because like
You don't remember she was like, Dan yelled at me last time.
yeah, no, that's what I was. Yeah,
Hmm.
she's definitely
Yeah, Mary.
weird, and I think I mean, look, at the end of the day, no offense to her because I have to live next to her forever, but also I don't want to interact with her that much unless she changes the
Nah.
way she goes about stuff.
No, yeah, I mean she's weird. Steve has he's got like 2 basements. They're like separate. I don't know how you can go down one stairwell and you get to the basement,
And you
but
got
that doesn't
another-
connect to the other basement.
Yeah,
So you have to come back up and go down to another basement.
Mhm.
And in the other basement, he has a full recording studio.
with the ham radio.
Oh yeah, but that's that's part of the basement.
With
He's
the
got
mic-
one set of rooms that's the recording studio, like
Yeah.
a recording booth and his production set. And then the other room, like kind of behind that, he's got a whole ham radio set up.
along with the fucking microbiology setup too, with
his
the microscope,
micro stuff, and then he has his telescopes that he goes out and
and then the recording room is basically right there. Then,
he was telling us though, he said that he doesn't know how to edit 360 videos. So, 360 720s.
but like
He
it
doesn't know how
seem,
to edit those. So
like it doesn't seem like that's like maybe I'm
with the
retarded.
amount of shit that he does, just based on the stuff that he has, I don't know if he has the time to learn how to do
No,
that.
I don't think he does either because he has a lot of hobbies, an absolute shit ton of hobbies.
Yeah.
Man has a bunch of collectibles though, a lot of really cool shit. Seen some
Yeah.
Godzilla stuff that I have, some stuff I don't have.
A lot of Star Trek stuff. Real nerdy dude. I fuck with
Yeah,
it.
really nerdy
Like
guy.
geeky guy, but
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. And
we saw the house of the person that I bought this house from. Like
oh yeah, the new one that he bought.
$11,000 $3 million house.
Well, it's funny because everyone was like, he just loves to tell you how big his house is.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, no shit. That he showed up on the 4th of July to flex. That's
he came.
That's what he did. He just came over here to see who's living here and then flex.
I couldn't even like be upset. I was just like, all right, man, cool. You got your money. Fuck it. Because he came over. He was
also,
like,
dude, like you're a fucking grown ass adult, like born pre 9/11 by a lot of years.
Hey, I mean, like part of me was sitting there thinking, like, fuck it. You got your money up. Why not? Who cares?
And I'm putting it like that because like
it,
post 9/11 kids are a little different, I think, than the pre 9/11 kids.
He's not a child, is he?
No, he's not a child. He's like 40 years old. 40,
but when
50.
you were a kid, and I mean, if you were born after 9/11, you're not a kid anymore. Unless you were born yesterday and within the last 18 years, I guess. But that's still...
He came over here on the 4th of July.
Was the house nice as fuck?
Dude, the house is nice as a motherfucker. Goddamn. It was like a $3 million fucking 11,000 square foot, like maybe 4 times the amount of acreage I have.
Sounds nice.
Yeah, it is nice. But yeah, anyway, the fucking farm people told us about the honey they sell
and the cows. It's not their honey; it's a friend of theirs. He basically has a beehive on their property, but they do sell it for that guy. And apparently, there's also cows up there that we can go pet.
Well, that's probably how they probably get like a crazy tax reduction being a farm because they threw that on there.
Yeah, no. If we put beehive on the property, we get a huge tax reduction.
That's if you're over a certain amount of acres, isn't it?
Yes, I think it's over a certain amount of acreage. But yeah, you throw a beehive on your property, you can't get a tax break.
Yeah. Dude, Mary at the end, she hugged me and like rubbed her fucking sweaty face on mine.
Oh.
And she was like...
On your face?
Yeah, like her face, my face. She like rubbed it against mine. She was like, so you love me now?
Oh.
I was like, not yet.
The funniest part is I took a photo, like a group photo.
Give me some fucking time, dog.
I took a group photo with all the, with all the neighbors. And I just want to see what that photo looks like now.
Did you really?
Yeah, you don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Fucking Scott whipped out his like early 2000s you know what I'm talking about, like the $1 cameras?
Because Emma and I were sitting at the table. I was like, I'm not going up for that shit. I'm not. Like,
I said I fucking might as well be.
Emma and I were like, well, look, he'll go. He's the neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, no, it was real weird. Real weird. I mean, not actually. It was just weird seeing Mary. Everyone else was pretty chill.
Yeah, it was all cool. Then, like I said, I think the coolest part of it was like meeting the neighbors up there with they got the cows and stuff.
Yeah, Scott's got his Steve's got his above ground pool. He was like throwing all these pointers at you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, dude, I just think that like managing an above ground pool might be a little easy. It's so small.
Yeah, a lot less you got to kind of deal with.
It's tiny. Comparatively. I'm not saying like, oh, fuck you, Steve, you got a tiny pool. It's just like comparatively to what is sitting right there, it's like that's a lot more to take care of. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like today, dude, I had to fucking get under there and I got fucking goggles so I could scrub everything.
Yeah, apparently there's something called yellow algae.
Yeah, it's a yellow algae. People call it like mustard algae, and it's
ravaging the pool right now.
It's not that fucking bad.
It's not.
But it's not like the whole thing's fucking yellow, but there's obviously some parts I'm like, all right, I want to tackle this before it gets any worse.
Well, luckily for you just had a massive storm that came through.
Yeah, I know.
And probably blew a bunch of shit in there.
Yeah, and every single day I had to go out there, clean the skimmer, all that bullshit. Yeah, I like literally yesterday I cleaned out Pablito. This morning I had to clean him out again.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
No, like
it's gonna rain for like the next week.
I know. I mean, today was awful.
That's what I was looking at on the weather app. I saw rain coming all for the next like almost 9 days.
Yep.
Which is
crazy work.
Great, dude. So great. See, this is why we need to build that fucking tunnel underground to the garage, dude.
That would be a bad idea. How fucking ignorant that would be. It'd be super cool though.
It would be cool.
Oh, dude, speaking of that, actually, fuck me. You guys seen that video, those videos, or that person on Instagram? It's a woman, and she is building a mine shaft underneath her house, all up to code and everything. And she isn't like, that's not her professional job. She just one day woke up and was like, I'm going to start digging.
Yeah, I mean, there was a guy who did that during COVID, who built like a tunnel all the way to his shed in England.
That's dope.
But now like he's like, you know, it got really popular, so like it's his job. And I think he...
Oh, you're talking about the dude that's like, I I'm like 1 spoon a day kind of thing, where he digs like
No,
one.
I don't know, but he's now like built like a garage or like a driveway that like comes down into the tunnel, and he can like pull his car into the tunnel.
And crazy.
Wow. People just have some time on their hands.
Yeah, dude, it makes no fucking sense. I mean, granted, it was COVID, but I mean, people got.
Just takes a goal and motivation. You could build a pretty fresh. I mean, Bill, you just need to come up with some idea and just start fucking digging a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I always wanted to have is a conversation pit. I'm gonna do it.
I mean, you kind of do where your fire pit is.
Not in the house. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just dig
like
out
some
this
stupid ass 70s shit.
Fuck yeah, dude! Stupid ass 70s shit. That's some great shit.
Look, a conversation pit is only, in my opinion, is only like cool
if there's an orgy going on.
But if there's other space in the house where everything's normal leveled, like if a conversation pit is sitting in the room, like there better be fucking space to not be in the pit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Okay.
That's why, like, I like it when it's like
you have to have
huge
a big
houses
ass room.
Yeah, exactly. You got
it's a living room.
Put
kind
a
of thing.
conversation pit right here.
No, I know it's like a living room kind of thing.
But not even just a living room. Like you need a fucking big ass. Like it's got to be wide.
You could have the smallest. Like it's a one-on-one conversation pit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at that
it's like
point,
a love seat conversation pit.
It just makes no sense.
No, it makes no sense. It'd almost be cooler to have like seats hanging from the ceiling. But
yeah.
I want to get some work done out there because it'd be nice to get this whole setup pushed out over that way and get this whole thing rolling a little bit more. Last night I was taking some notes on some verticals that we could do for JSS, and studio is one of the 3 or 4 that I put down. It's we're a long ways away from reaching what I wrote down, but
yeah,
it'll be good when we do.
Yeah, take some time, but we got it.
I was almost, just because I'm stuck in QSYS land, I was like, dude, we could run some crazy shit over there in the garage through QSYS. Like some absolute bonkers shit just off of NV32.
Can't afford it.
No. How much is an NV32?
Not sure.
Retarded money?
Yeah. 3,000?
I would assume less, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure. I mean, I could get the price, but it's a lot, I think.
Yeah.
It's at least like $1,000.
But that would be great, though. I mean, it's like you can do so much. But obviously, you would need all the other...
Have the entire building on a QSYS control system.
Yeah.
Have an iPad when you walk in. Turn all the lights on.
Yep.
Check the AC. Heat.
Yep. Get some music playing. You don't even need to hit start.
Have like a...
you can just have the
occupancy. Have like a Jarvis level system going on.
Or whatever's triggering, probably like an occupancy sensor or some type of like, when you open the door, that sensor. Turn the lights on, same control. Could trigger the background music to start playing. Same control could open the garage door. Same control could change to whatever. I mean, it's crazy, dude.
Possibilities are limitless.
Yeah, I mean, I've been grinding this shit for the last week, and I'm just like, based off of level 1, none of that's possible.
Yeah.
Get level 2 in the hands.
Possible.
Possibility. I mean, I built a what is it? It's a 3-space like office with divisible rooms, custom UCIs, like a whole bunch of that, like linked stuff, like room combining, all that crap, video routing. You can send there's this thing called dynamic pairing where, let's say you have a touch panel and it goes bad. Normal thing you would have to do is buy a new touch panel, put it in, reprogram everything together, put that device into your program. But dynamic pairing allows you to just plug and play. So you break a touch panel, you get a new one, slap it right back in. You don't have to program. Don't have to program anything. It's just hot swap. And then there's this like core-to-core communication via this like system transmitter and receivers where you can send stuff from core to core. So you have multiple cores on your LAN. You can send, let's say, CEOs in one room or building or complete, you know what I mean? And can send his stream live to wherever, to a different core, not in the same area. As long as it's on the same network. It's actually pretty crazy. I like just learning all the shit, dude, and like all the controls and like all these other things. It's like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like the amount of time I put in to make something happen, if I just knew, it would have been so much easier.
Well, hopefully now it's easy.
Hopefully it's going to be easier. I don't know about easy, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm still learning. It's been an interesting step because I mean they walk through that class super quick, and that's something I brought up to them. I was like, yeah, you guys should probably make this a full 5-day course and slow it down a bit because, like, I was the most experienced out of everyone in the class, and I mean I was struggling to like keep up, and like there are people like they go over everything at the end. And it's like there are people where it's like if you could sit there and do the work at the same speed as the instructor, by the end in the final exam, you only have the final exam amount of work to do. But everyone else, like who didn't, is doing it all basically from scratch because like they weren't able to keep up, and at some point they got so far behind that they just stopped working on it. And so like there's a dude who like day one lost track, and he probably had to build everything without any help at all.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, like I kept the pace, and so by the time it came to the final exam, it's like I just had the final exam to do. I didn't have anything else. Like all the other, like, you know, the final exam is broken up in like 2 sections. It's one's like instructor led section,
Yeah.
and that's the section where it's like if you get caught slacking, like you're not coming back.
Yeah.
And if you can complete those with the instructor, you're good. But there's almost every single person was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what you're gonna do either. Like I kept up, dude. Like it was hard, and there was definitely moments where I was like, oh fuck, dude, he's going way too fast, and like I'm a few strokes behind, so I'm just like trying to figure shit out on the fly just to catch up, and like luckily I did, but I can't imagine if I didn't, I'd be fucked too.
Yeah.
I'd be fucked too, because like some of the shit that he was running through is like there's no page that tells you how to do it. It's just an instructor who has experience using that specific thing in this specific scenario and did his own kind of workaround to make it work. And that's what so it's not like you're just going to sit there unless, I mean, you could,
Yeah.
but I think everyone in that class, it's like, yeah, we're all level 1. That's it. Like there's a lot of dudes there where it's like, they just found out about QSIS and took QSIS level 1 last week.
Yeah.
Like I at least have had my hands on QSIS for a little bit of time and noticed some of that stuff. So, but we're just building value. That's all we're doing here. Building value so we can take that value and go fucking sell that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I think that kind of wraps us up here for today.
Yeah, I think that's good.
I don't got much else.
Get Max home for some dinner. What you eating for dinner?
I think I'm some spaghetti and meatballs, maybe. Some carbohydrates.
Yeah, that'll be good. I'm going chicken and broccoli tonight.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Yeah.
Could have guessed that. All right. Thank you, everybody.
See you guys.
See you guys.
Peace.
Peace.